Hi, I'm Stephanie Caviness. I'm president of the Foreign Trade Association, which is headquartered in El Paso, Texas. I also own an executive search firm which places maquila executives up and down the border from San Diego, Tijuana to Brownsville, Matamoros.
Okay, so how do you see the border as an economic and a security benefit for the state of Texas?
Well, with the maquila program expanding, which in the last 2 years the volumes have started to increase, obviously we see it as a huge economic driver, not only for just the border, but for the rest of the United States. And as we strive to become even more globally competitive, we see the border as being a driver in that particular area. There's a lot of talk about the violence in Mexico. Yes, we recognize that that's a problem, but our border areas are safe. In fact, El Paso has just been named the safest city in the nation with populations of 500,000 or more. So we see lots of opportunity there for economic development, lots of opportunity for supply chain development, and once again, we're able to facilitate safe and secure trade there as we expand.
So, in your opinion, like the governor of Texas likes to characterize the southwest border as a war zone. Would you be able to do the type of business that you do through the border if that was indeed the case?
No, absolutely not. Again, it is a problem. It's something that we're addressing. It's something that we have to work with two governments together, have to work together in order to remedy the problem. But it's not a war zone. It's a difficult situation. Business is continuing the best that it can. New companies are looking at the border. I have many clients that are expanding their operations on the Mexican side, which I think is a huge plus. So business is continuing. There's safe corridors. There's all kinds of security measures put in place by maquiladoras and the logistical companies that go back and forth. So people are just more careful. Again, we don't want to minimize that there is a problem. Yes, we know there is a problem. It is affecting the way we do business, but business is continuing to expand.
And is that problem that you see, that's on the Mexican side of the border and not the United States?
Right. We have had no or very small spillover violence. The media might make you think that there is a lot of spillover violence on the El Paso side. That simply just has not been the case.
And can you just explain a little bit the concept of the maquiladoras and how it's economically beneficial for places outside of border states?
For those people who don't understand the concept, I mean, obviously you have your manufacturing operation where raw materials and materials are shipped across the border. They're assembled, put together, value is added, they're shipped back into the United States. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is all the jobs that are being created in the United States, not only along the border, but also in the interior that are directly related to those operations. All of the packaging operations, all of the supply chain as it relates to industrial parts and et cetera, those are not just jobs along the border, and they're not jobs in Mexico. They're jobs all over in the interior of the United States, all the way to the East Coast. So there's an awful lot of jobs that are being created because of maquilas in the United States proper.